Good day, everyone, especially to our course instructor, Dr. May Apat. I am Ailana Planas, and I'd like to introduce myself as well as my co-reporters, Mr. Kevin John Lonzaga and Miss Ivy Huwan. Before we begin in our topic, the ecological theory of Bronfenbrenner is the focus of our discussion, which is addressed in Part 1, Unit 1, and Module 10. The objectives of this module are as follows: describing each of the layers of Bronfenbrenner's biological model, identify factors in one's own life that exerted influence on one's development, use the biological theory as a framework to describe the factors that affect a child's and adolescent's development. American psychologist Yuri Bronfenbrenner was critical of previous theories of child development. Bronfenbrenner came up with a simple yet useful paradigm showing the different factors and the extent of influence on an individual's development. It points out the ever-widening spheres of influence that shape every individual from his or her immediate family to the neighborhood, the country, and even the world. Children are influenced by a variety of factors at different stages of their development, and the widening spheres of influence have a profound impact on who they become as individuals. The statement, "children need people in order to become human," can be interpreted in several ways, but at its core, it emphasizes the critical role that social interaction and relationship play in shaping a child's development and overall sense of self. One interpretation of this statement is that children require social interaction with others in order to develop basic human qualities and skills such as empathy, compassion, and communication. For example, a child who grew up in isolation without any social interactions is likely to have stunted emotional and cognitive development and may struggle with social skills later in life. Another interpretation is that children require relationship with caring and supportive adults in order to develop a positive sense of self and a strong attachment style. Research has shown that children who grow up in an environment with consistent and responsive caregivers are more likely to develop a secure attachment style, which is associated with better mental health outcomes and more positive relationship in adulthood. It reflects Bronfenbrenner's belief that human development is not an individualistic process, but rather a social one that is heavily influenced by the social people and environment surrounding the child. Bronfenbrenner ecological system theory. This theory looks at the child's development within the context of the system of relationships that form his or her environment. Bronfenbrenner theory defines complex layers of an environment, each having an effect of the child's development. This theory has recently been renamed biological system theory to emphasize that a child's own biology is a primary environment, fueling her development. The interaction between factors in the child's maturing biology, his immediate family, community environment, and the societal landscape fuels and steers his development. Changes or conflicts in any one layer will ripple throughout other layers. To study a child's development, then we must look not only at the child's and her immediate environment, but also at the interaction of the larger environment as well. The various terms in this graph have profound implications for this theory, which my co-reporter will address. Thank you for listening.